back to Better Electrically. Hope you're looking forward to our electric future. I decided to give a follow-up on my Honda Civic because as of right now, there is a bulletin out, which you're right there. The 2016 to 2018 Civics and CRVs have an issue with the turbocharged engine with oil dilution. So I brought my Civic to the nearest Honda dealer. It was going to cost $110 plus tax to do a diagnostic test just to see if there was issues with it, and then at that point it would be covered to repair it if it was in fact caused by oil dilution. I am very thankful that they were not going through with the diagnostic, and here's why. The reason why I'm glad they didn't run the diagnostic was they could automatically tell there's gas mixed in my oil. Honda, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be hateful. This was the very first car I've ever bought brand new, and the buying experience was horrible. I'm not saying the end of it was horrible and the beginning of it horrible, but the long drawn out process of buying a vehicle for the very first time at a dealership, mind you, was just horrible, and I never want to have to go through that again. That's one of the other reasons why I'm going electric, and I still plan to purchase a Tesla. That doesn't mean that Tesla doesn't have its issues. I have heard many horror stories revolving service. I've also heard good stories. And I like the idea behind it. Buying a car online. And the only other company I know about that does that is Carvana. But I have heard their stuff is way overpriced. So I don't think I'm going to go that route. I think I'd rather just still going strictly to Tesla. But I digress. The issue with my Civic is oil dilution. You can smell gas. It does make me a little nauseous. So I have to make sure when it is idling, it has to be in a well-ventilated area. I mean, any car is going to make you nauseous, but I mean, it is so much worse. Even if the hood is raised, you can really smell the gas because it's just putting way too much into the engine. Unfortunately, there's nothing the dealership can do for me. And since they couldn't do nothing, that's the reason why they decided not to do the diagnostic, because it was going to cost them money for something they couldn't do. There is a problem, but they can't fix the problem because in the United States, Honda, and I've even done some research on it, and I'll put a couple links down to the research I found, is a little bit more laid back. In Canada, since this is an issue supposedly in more cooler climates, and I'm sorry Honda, if you're sticking to that, I don't believe you. I will call you a liar to your face. I let my car warm up. I even have proof that I've allowed it to warm up for 45 minutes before I left my house and my place of work, just because it was so cold out. I wanted to make sure it was warm because I didn't want to destroy this car. It was brand new. It paid $26,000. But Honda's come out and said it's an issue more in cooler climates, and the customers are not letting the vehicle warm up long enough to burn off the excess fuel. There have been other cases, which is why they've allowed it to be possible in any of the 50 states. But in Canada, they're going ahead and fixing them. Whereas the United States, the only way I can get it fixed is I have to have an engine light on. They have extended the warranty for another 6 years, so I have about 3.5 years left before it expires. But if I don't have an engine light pop on from anything caused by the oil dilution within that time frame, and then it pops up afterwards, I'm solely held responsible. Due to that, I don't want another Honda. I love my Civic, but if there is a problem, whether it's an engine light issue or not, in the United States, I'm sorry, but that's just greedy in my opinion. If the customer's car has an issue, and it's been found that it was made that way, they should fix it. Not, well, here we have to make sure that the engine light's on first before we're allowed to go through it. And I'm not just trying to say let's bash Honda. I'm not trying to say that. I still like the idea of the company. I do wish they'd go more into an electric game plan, but at least hybrids is one step of the way. But that is where I stand. I'm ready to go electric. And that's why, if you haven't seen my video on Prizio, I'll put it up here in the iCard, there's a chance to win a Model 3. And whether I win or I don't, it's still going to the Angel Food charity, and I highly recommend you giving a donation if you want to help out. I hope I win. At this time, I still don't know how I'm going to be able to take care of the taxes and everything, but I hope I win. So when I do, I'm going to make sure my Civic is taken care of and fixed, because that's what my wife wants to drive. And then I won't have to worry about that no more, because I will be fully electric, because that's what our future is going to be, an electric future. So let me know down in the comments, do you drive an electric car, or do you just still drive an ICE vehicle? Are you having the same issues as me and you own a 2016, 2018 turbocharged Civic or CRV? If you are and you didn't know about this, I'd highly check into it. I'll see you in the next video.